Welcome to season 1, episode 3 of the Controlled Chaos podcast.
You did that really well.
Thank you.
That was the 7th take.
Yeah.
It's the only scripted thing that we do.
It's true. It's the only thing. And it takes us, this is why we can't have a script, because we will literally redo this 500 times.
I could never read from a script or like a teleprompter for absolutely anything.
I couldn't either. But probably because my eyes are too bad. I'd be like, wait, can you make that really, like, put it in like 18 font?
Unless like we had like a big screen TV back there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the budget will call for it one day.
Oh yeah, we're going to put a link in the description below for
a Kickstarter.
No, there's something else that people do.
GoFundMe?
Oh yeah. Like, no, is it a GoFundMe? There's another one that people use where you can donate. I see it on TikTok all
Isn't
the
it
time.
Kickstarter?
No, Kickstarter. I think Kickstarter's for businesses.
Oh.
No, this is a business. Ooh. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. You just came back from Puerto Rico.
Yes, I did.
Because you just bought a home in Puerto Rico.
We did.
That's so exciting.
I'm super exhausted. I'm tired.
Yeah, so
that was a whirlwind. The fact that I thought that we could go there with the baby and do all that is crazy to me.
But you didn't.
No, we left him home. We left the kids with my mother-in-law, but that was a whirlwind. And it was absolutely like, I wish I could have the budget to have like a film crew follow us, because that was like grade A footage.
I remember I texted you and I said, I was like, safe travels. And then like a couple hours later, I was like, so how many times? Because I feel like not people, but you're a mother.
Yeah.
And I said, how many times have you FaceTimed the children? And
yeah, none.
To my surprise, well, yeah, not at all.
I did one time when we were there to show them the house, but we were so busy and running around like legit crazy people with, it wasn't organized at all, but like, is that a surprise? But we were we're at the mercy of a lot of other people.
Well, we do this for a living. So the fact that you were purchasing a home in Puerto Rico where everything is apparently extremely different.
So different.
Like, so if you don't know anything about buying a house like, stateside, there's a process.
Yeah.
Not that there's not a process in Puerto Rico, but it is extremely different.
Very different.
Like no title search. There is a title search. Or is it just like
they do a title search and the title is recorded? And from what they explained to me, it's under Spanish law, like how they have to record it, like from Spain. And they're like, it's very, this is very, very safe. Anybody could find it in the internet. You don't have to keep it. We have to keep records. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, this is not how we do this in New Jersey. And they're like, it's diferente.
So you brought them a check and
brought them a check. We signed like literally 5 pages of paperwork, and they're like, sorry, so many pages. Usually it's just one. I'm like, oh, like, meanwhile, you get a huge stack here.
That would make me so nervous.
That's not the part that made me nervous at all.
What made you nervous?
What made me nervous is walking into that house, and I was like, wow, this is a decent sized home. And knowing my bougie self and how I like to decorate, I was like, this is a lot of money.
Time out. We talked about this though, but it's not going to be your primary residence.
It doesn't matter. I want to create an experience for people. And I have this vision in my mind of what I want to do. But again, I'm not so good at, lists or being organized.
You're not good at budgets.
Or staying on a budget. So I'm driving Lewis crazy. I made him drive like, we went to one side, to the other, like back and forth, like 45-minute drives, like 10 times, going to different stores. And he's like, you need to calm down. He's like, that's enough.
To pick out furniture.
Yeah. And I was like, well, maybe I'll find different over here. Maybe I could get something better. I don't know if this is the look. We also got a pickup truck, which was nice.
Oh, you were talking about this because you had scheduled a rental car.
Yeah. And my impulsiveness.
Yeah, you did it last minute?
No, the line was super long. We went through budget. The line was so long that I'm like looking around at the other places. I'm like, there's no one online over there. So I run over. I'm like, stay on the budget line. I'm like, do you have any cars? And they're like, yeah, we have a truck. And I was like, perfect, I'll take it. It's just classic me. I'm very impulsive.
You could have utilized the truck while you were there.
We did.
Oh, did you put stuff in the pickup?
Yeah, we did.
What were you traveling with? Like what you like furniture for the house?
Yeah, we went to like this really cool like vintage high-end consignment store. I got a few things there. Lewis was like, about to kill me there as well.
It's funny because I'm in my head, I'm like, well, you didn't tell me any of that. And then I remember upstairs, you were like, well, I'm going to tell you about everything
on the pod. Yeah.
So shock value. But yeah, I had no idea that you guys.
And then we went to IKEA.
There's an IKEA in Puerto Rico?
There's two. There's one in Carolina where the house is. And we spend an hour there picking everything out, writing it down. They're like, oh yeah, we'll deliver it to you. And I'm like, no, I want to take it now. They're like, oh no, you can't do that here. You have to go to Bayamon, which is like a 30-minute drive just to do it all over again. So you can imagine like the amount of running around, but we got some things at IKEA too. Like we were just trying to fill the truck. Then I get the idea on our last night there, which we have a 2 a.m. flight. I'm like, do you think we have time? It's 7 p.m. to go to this place that's 30 minutes away that closes at 8 for appliances because we can take the appliances in the truck.
Yeah.
And Liz is like, I don't know, we'll try it. We show up there. They're like, yeah, you can't take them home past 6 p.m. And I'm like, well, please, we have a flight tonight. Like what we're going to pay for it, whatever. We get the appliances. And as the guy is helping Lewis load it onto the truck, all I'm thinking is, oh, well, I figured it out this far, but how are we getting those appliances into the house? Like with no help. It's just me.
Well, you've got family over there.
No.
Wait a minute.
What was I going to do? Call them at 8 o'clock at night?
So you purchased the appliances. You put them in the truck.
Mm-hmm. And then I morph into Luisa from Encanto. And Lewis is like lowering down the stove to me. And I'm like, oh, like, and our neighbor across the street is this little old man. And he's like, do you guys need help? And Lewis goes, no, ella fuerte. I mean, like, she's strong. And I'm like,
yeah, you are.
Oh, thanks. I am really, really strong, but it was heavy. It was very difficult.
Did you guys got them in? Are you all hooked up? The appliances?
We were so tired. We were done there at like 9:30 and we're like, we just have to like go back to our other Airbnb, take a shower and go to bed.
Because you had a 2 a.m. flight.
Yeah. Try to take a nap and leave, but we got them into the house. So
that's fantastic. 2 a.m. flight.
Yeah. The other one was sold out. We had no choice and he had to work today. So
our flight coming back from Disney is 5 a.m.
That's early. It is early, but it's not 2 a.m.
No, but wait, did you have to be at the airport at 2 a.m. or are you taking off? Were you departing at 2 a.m.?
We were leaving at 2:55. We got to the airport, which is nice. The Airbnb, the house that we bought is only 8 minutes from the airport. So we woke up at 1. We still had to get gas. We so we got to the airport around like 1:25. We had to drop off the car,
All the moving parts.
Yeah. So we get there at 1:25. And by the time we got through security, because they only had one line open at that time, we like just made the flight. But
oh my goodness.
We're here.
No, you figured it out. We have a 5 a.m. And Tara's like, we have to be up at, I think, 2 a.m.
No, you could probably do 3.
Yeah, but 3, and then you have to call for an Uber. You have to Uber to the airport.
Oh, you guys aren't getting in a car.
No, well, no. So my sister and my brother-in-law, they have the car. They're already there. They're going to pick us up from the airport.
Oh, okay.
Here's my question. And this is a legitimate question because this is a legitimate fear of mine. And that's getting to the airport with too much. What is enough time for a domestic flight?
I say 2 hours, but realistically, I'm always an hour and a half.
Yeah, but you're traveling with kids most of the time.
An hour and a half. That's what I give myself.
With these TSA lines?
I do.
And do you have TSA pre-check?
No, but we're like, after this, we're like, we have to get pre-check. Like, what the heck are we thinking? Like, we have to.
Tara's going to judge when she watches this, but we've had, so on the American Express, you get free, that's not a plug, a shameless plug, but you can do it with a lot of credit cards. So you get the free TSA pre-check or the clear if you're traveling like internationally or whatever.
Yeah.
We still It's literally free, and we have not done it.
Oh, get it. What's wrong with you guys?
I don't know. But
I was online though. And I was like, as we're walking through, I was like, well, I don't have the Amex, like the bougie card, like Mike, but I wonder if I travel with him, am I allowed in the Centurion Lounge? Or they're like, no, not you.
Okay.
And Lewis was like, no, you have to watch him through a window.
All right. So this is actually one of my gripes right now with American Express.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold the platinum or above, so platinum or black card, whatever, you get free access to the Centurion Lounge, which is awesome. Food, unlimited alcohol, internet, all that stuff. But they just changed the rules.
So I can't go?
No. I can bring one guest.
One? Dang.
Through the rest of this year.
And then what happens?
Then it's $50 per guest.
Oh, that's no, it's like, get out. I'll just stay my little butt in the regular area and just get my Starbucks and sit down and wait for my flight.
It used to be able to bring you and like a guest.
Mm-hmm.
And like this year they're still honoring it. But
like, does your wife count? Do you have to pay for Tara?
Yes. So it'd be $50 to bring Tara in.
That's ridiculous. No. It's your wife.
Oh, yeah. But the American Express doesn't care.
Just put her name on the card. Add her as an authorized user.
She is an authorized user.
So why do you have to pay for her?
No. In order to be an authorized user with the Platinum card, you have to pay. So I got her a card, and it's the gold card, and it's authorized, and there's no additional fees. If she gets a Platinum card, I have to pay the $700 fee just for her. And we travel.
This is how, it's above me in terms of the bouginess.
It's worth it.
It's a hard pass.
No. Okay, look, this year, caveat. So if you spend $75,000 a year, mm-hmm. you get to bring a guest for free. If you charge $75,000.
I can easily do that at Target. No worries. Okay. No worries.
It's impossible to go to Target. This has got to be a fact. It's impossible to go to Target and spend less than $100.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can't. I have gone there to try to get gum, and it turns into $100, and I'm like, wait, what just happened?
We were at Target yesterday because mm-hmm. We're leaving for Disney tomorrow. We'll already be in Disney by the time this is uploaded. But we went into Target, and I know what I need. And we were just going to get what I needed: razors, deodorants, mm-hmm. Whatever. It's a few things. I had a list.
Yeah, the list.
In my head. I didn't write it down. So whatever. I know what I need. Walk through the Target door. Tara immediately deviates.
Yeah.
Flees the plan.
It is a calling. It's like you walk and it's like, ah, la, la, la.
So we walk through and I make a right. Mm-hmm. And I make the right and I go for the
toiletries.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And where does Tara and her mom go? Straight.
Where did they go? Home area or the clothes area?
Clothes, home, whatever.
Okay.
It took me at least 25 minutes to find them after I was done. And I just remember this guy said something. And when I made the right and they went straight, and I couldn't agree with them more. Like, men do not go shopping without a plan.
Yes and no, because I think that Lewis will go to the store at Dick's and not have any plan and just be like testing out golf clubs, looking at the baseball equipment.
That does not count.
That's shopping.
Yeah, but
that's like a Target for men.
That's a men's oasis, first and foremost.
Oasis?
Yeah. And
oh my God.
I have a Dick's story.
Okay. You have a Dick's story.
I do have a Dick's story. So we were at Dick's this weekend. Mm-hmm. And tell me if I was being too much or if this was extra. We're walking around. I find a few things that I like. We grab them. We proceed to check out. I need to pause for 1 second.
This better be a good pause. What happened?
Okay. So proceed to check out. Mm-hmm. Next in line. We approach the register, and I shit you not, this man at the register, take COVID out of the equation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Reaches in his sunflower bags, his seeds.
Okay.
Flavored like ranch or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pops the seed in his mouth.
Okay.
Grabs my clothing.
Oh, the guy ringing you up?
The guy ringing me up.
Ew.
Mortified. Okay.
Ew.
Proceeds to bag everything.
Did you say something? You're like, excuse me, get your ranch hands off my clothes.
Wait. And then proceeds to spit the seed in a Gatorade bottle as I'm paying.
Oh my God. That is so gross.
Livid. And I don't make scenes. I don't want to cause a scene. Tara knows. You know what? Did I want to? Yes. But Tara, she doesn't like conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I do? I became one of our grandmothers. And I called the store manager afterwards, just pissed. And wait a minute. And then I got the email the following day for the survey. And you know damn well I completed that survey.
Good. Good pissed. For you. I mean, that is next level gross.
That's disgusting.
So gross.
And that, like, throw COVID into the picture. It's
the ranch for me, because you know that there's like, that.
Why are you eating at the register,
no,
bro?
It's
so hard to find good help. I'm just convinced, and I'm also convinced that now the microphone is where it needs to be, because I think I was talking all around it.
Maybe.
How do I sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. But yes, men have Dick's does not count. Dick's does not count. Best Buy does not count. But
I have a story.
Okay.
Unrelated. It's an LDC story, and I feel like the people want to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're exhausted that last night when we moved all the stuff in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And Lewis is like, do you care if we just get like McDonald's and just say F it, whatever? He's like, because there's one down the street. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, go. I'm just going to lay down. And he's like, what's your order? And I was like, just get me a cheeseburger, fries. Okay. Get me a little dessert, because they have different desserts in Puerto Rico. Like they have like at their McDonald's, they might have a flan. I was like, get me whatever dessert. And obviously an LDC.
Of course. Goes without saying.
Comes back. He's like, they don't have Diet Coke. And I was like, what? And this is how you know Puerto Ricans are totally irreverent to your feelings.
Right.
Because he goes, he told the girl, I'll have a large Diet Coke with that. And she's like, ay, ¿por qué diet? We don't have diet. And why do you need diet anyway? Because you have a cheeseburger.
No way.
They're just so rude. Like, I'm like,
so forward.
So he's
she could have worked at Dick's.
I'm crying. So I didn't get my LDC, and I was like, oh, but what about my dessert? And he was like, honestly, I was afraid to ask for the dessert after she basically called me fat. Why do you? I'm like, LDC just tastes better.
What did you drink?
He got me a regular Coke, which makes me thirsty. That makes me thirsty.
The salt makes you thirsty.
From the Coke?
From the food. Wait a minute. Coke makes you thirsty?
Yeah.
Just regular soda?
Yeah, it doesn't like quench my thirst at all. LDC? Yes. Celsius? Yes. That's regular water? Obviously, yes. But like juice or like a plain, like a regular soda makes me very thirsty.
I feel that way about something, but I don't know what it is. Lemonade?
Lemonade is just like soury. It's good. I don't know if it's a thirst quencher.
Yeah, I just like the good water.
Just plain water.
I'm doing my best to not make my lips smack. Because I listen to myself. I'm like, oh, you're probably thirsty. That's why if you see me drinking, it's because I just want to make sure everything is nice and moist.
So we didn't talk about White Hot because I watched it. I finished it.
How do you say? Trash.
Basura.
Yeah, basura. Trash. Oh,
Why?
All right. But before we talk about White Hot, you gotta rate it. The Tonto meter.
For White Hot?
Yeah, for White Hot, for the documentary, the Abercrombie and Fitch documentary, White Hot.
Maybe 3 taunts.
3 taunts?
Yeah. What do you think? I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
They were definitely discriminated against. And then like looking back, I was like, well, dang. So was I guess. Like we watched it on the plane. And I'm like telling Lil, I was like, I thought when they said you're not our look that they meant because I wasn't in head to toe Abercrombie. And at the time I was like, oh, I probably should have like wore Abercrombie to like try to go get an application.
Because you applied for Abercrombie.
I didn't even get to the application. I was just like, oh, like, do you have any? And they're like, yeah,
they
you're not
told
really.
You're not. That's what they told you before you even got to the application.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, you're not really.
I know. Mm-hmm. And now in hindsight,
like, I was like, oh.
After you watched
I was like, well, that cuts deep, but it's fine.
And after you watched the documentary, you're like,
yeah, I'm like, oh, well, now I know why. But it's funny because I had packed all the bags for Puerto Rico and like he's getting his plane outfit to come back home. Mm-hmm. And he's like, really? He's like, Abercrombie. And I was like, oh, it's such a soft shirt. I was like, but this is before I watched the White Hot.
You backed it before you watched it.
Yeah.
What a piece of crap.
Not good. That guy.
Really?
But wait, can I just say something?
Yeah,
like
of course.
Funny related?
Yeah.
Do you not think that what is his name? Jeffries?
Mike Jeffries.
That Mike Jeffries looks like Shane from Love Is Blind. Could be Shane in a few years.
Yes.
Like
he does.
I was watching it and I'm like, wait, that guy has a strong resemblance.
Yeah, he does. He had one too many botched plastic surgeries.
Yeah, that one eye, like
he's got look, we all have a bad side. That man he's just got a droopy eye. And it is what it is. It's fine. I'm just not judging, but I'm judging a little bit because he was just a dick.
I thought it was funny how the Spanish guy was saying like that it became like construction wear. Like you came home and you took off all the Abercrombie because it just wasn't even cool anymore. No. But I do see that they're trying to like rebrand themselves.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that at the end of the documentary.
Yeah.
I'm still not shopping.
That's the thing is like recently I have, and I'm like, oh, their stuff is really soft.
Is it still expensive?
Yeah, it's still expensive,
pricey.
But do I feel like it's worth it? Yes, I do feel like it's like a nice quality, but at the same time, like now, like you watch it and you're like, have they changed their ways? I don't know.
I haven't been in the Abercrombie and Fitch store in years.
Well, I don't go in any stores. I buy everything online.
See, that's a problem for me.
Everything. Why? You can see exactly how much you're spending. I can take things out of my cart and be like, maybe I don't need that.
Because I feel like unless you know the brand, but even if you know the brand, you don't you like the like try on the clothing?
I don't know. That's like so old school to me. I shop at like maybe like 5 stores and that's it. And I know my size inside and out. And if I don't like it, I'll return it. But most of the time I don't return it.
That's a pain in the butt. The return process is the absolute worst. Do you go to the store or do you mail it back?
Mail it. I don't go. Oh. I'm telling you, I do not go to the store. If I go to the mall, it's like for exercise or to take my kids to a little like play place. Like I feel like I want to like walk around with the stroller. I want to get a Starbucks. I want to like browse, but I'm not doing my shopping.
No, malls are dead. Malls are dying. It's just a dying thing.
I do not do that. I will shop in store probably more for like home stuff and maybe like home goods or something.
Oh yeah.
Go there, but I do so much shopping online. All of my stuff I buy online.
But there's more. There's more of a catalog. I feel like online.
Yeah, like you can just compare so much better.
And if you don't like it, you return it.
Oh yeah, or you just take it out of your cart. I usually build a cart for like a few days. And then I like try to get that number down.
Tara does this. I swear Tara does this. You'll literally leave things sitting in that cart for days. Mm-hmm. And guess what? The moment you go back to that site and your cart is empty, you're pissed.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Why did you wait so long to check out?
Because I was trying to check other websites maybe and see if I find anything that I like better.
Rakuten plug.
Oh, I'm on the Rakuten. I'm seeing like who has the highest
because you're on the Rakuten.
Yeah.
That first of all, people not know about Rakuten. It's pretty big.
It is. You basically go through Rakuten, then it kicks you to the other third-party stores to like purchase your stuff. And my Rakuten check after Christmas is usually minimum $300. And then like they give you a quarterly check, and I usually get about between $75 and $100.
Yeah, that's really
which
good.
is great because I was going to buy that stuff anyway.
Because you're a big proponent of buying things online.
Yes.
But on Rakuten, actually, I learned because I like, I like my face products and my moisture surge and everything like that. I paid for it on Rakuten, and I just they let me go pick it up in the store. So Ulta, whatever it was.
And there's some stuff, if you link your credit card, which of course mine is linked, that if I do happen to go into a store like a Macy's or an Ulta or H&M, I get that money back automatically. So it's fine.
Oh, without even using Rakuten?
Yeah. Like if you physically shop in the store.
You have a Rakuten credit card?
No, I have my credit card linked. So it knows when I use it at these places that give back cash back.
Yeah.
In-store cash back. And I still make the money.
On Rakuten?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I definitely, I would say I build a cart for many days.
Yeah, it's amazing. If you don't know or you're not familiar with Rakuten, we're going to put Maria Lauren's sign-up code in the description below.
Yeah, please use it.
Because you get like $40 or something like that just for making your first purchase, or how does it work?
I get a bonus and you get a bonus.
And you get a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. They sent me a check. It was the weirdest thing ever because who sends checks? Oh, no, I think they actually will direct deposit.
Really? Oh, I always get the check. But
are you a check person? Do you cut checks?
No.
You cut checks. You don't cut checks?
We still have checks. We still have our like original checks from like 10 years ago. It has the wrong address on it and everything.
It doesn't matter, right?
I don't think it matters.
Tara works with banks. She'd probably be able to let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. You know what? I actually do. I'm just gonna come out and say, yeah, I cut checks.
Oh, okay. For your bills? No.
Everything is like the mortgage comes out automatically, the utilities. But for our cleaning lady,
you don't give her cash?
I don't. Cash is disgusting. Cash is filthy. I never want cash. You know the old saying, like the cash will burn a hole in your pocket?
Yeah.
It could be hundreds. It could be $5. I don't want cash. Cash is filth.
Really? Feel strongly about it.
Yeah, I do know.
I mean, I don't usually use it, but if I have to pay someone like that, I will. The cleaning lady cash.
Yeah, I just don't carry cash around. What do you need cash for? With Apple Pay and credit cards, like there's
because some people don't have that. Some older people, but like the babysitter today, Gianna, I just
Venmo.
Venmo her or Zelle, whatever. It's very easy.
Yeah, no, Cash App, all those things. It just makes life completely. If my cleaning lady came to me and was like, Cash App me.
Does your mom have that?
Hell yeah, my mom has Cash App. My mom has Cash App, Venmo.
Yeah, I couldn't do that to my dad. He'd be like, "What the? Like, I'm sorry, what?"
It's so it is. It's just so convenient. It's so simple. Like I just think cash is filthy.
It is.
Think about it.
It's nasty.
You have any drugs?
Oh my God.
Strippers.
Ugh.
Nothing wrong with strippers. There's nothing wrong with strippers, but it's just the money just gets circulated and touched over. And
I can tell your OCD
over.
is really not into it.
No, and I have OCD.
Yeah, I know. He fixed this picture like 500 times before we like hit record.
Wait a minute, the lighting, the lighting. Picture.
Yeah, it's a whole ordeal.
There was an echo before. We had to get rid of the echo, and I think I figured it out.
Hopefully. Well, we'll see. We're not going to redo this. The last 2 recordings, we've totally redone it, but we're not going to do that.
We're not reshooting all over again. I want to get into a topic. A topic that was brought to us via Instagram. And it was on filters. And what's the obsession with filters? Again, podcast about nothing and absolutely everything and everything and absolutely nothing, but this resonates. This strikes a chord.
It does. I would say with the filters, I'll use a filter if I have no makeup on, like, because it's just so much easier to like be like, boom, it look better. Now I will notice if I have makeup on plus a filter, it becomes too much, but there's like certain ones that like it makes your lips a lot bigger. and you can adjust it. So I always adjust the scale down again because I'm like, all right, now this is too much. This is.
So you make your own filter? Like you just mess with all the adjustments?
Yeah,
you just don't pick a preset?
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, I don't want the one with the lashes. I don't want the one with the lips Snapchat that are like too big. You know, like sometimes you just want like a more even complexion, I guess.
It's too much work. When I'm on Instagram, I just swipe and I pick a filter.
Yeah, but some of them are really exaggerated, is what I'm saying. But the colors are pretty, but you can adjust it. But here's my thing. If you are posting every single picture and it's filter, like, here's the problem, people. We know what you look like in real life. We seen you in real, like, that's my thing is like, I never want my pictures to look so fake that people are like, that looks nothing like her in real life.
See, that's the thing I think people can get away with. Because nobody sees anybody in real life anymore. It's all digital. Yeah,
but I'm sure you've run into someone, right, that you've seen a lot of pictures of them on the gram and they look amazing. And then you see them and you're like, whoa, hit. Whoa.
I'm just going to come out and say maybe with women, but men all look the same to me.
Yeah, men don't usually use the filters though like that.
I mean, I swipe sometimes. Okay. But like one of those preset filters, like not like I don't mess with it.
Yeah, it's not the ones that are making your lips bigger or your nose smaller.
Not unless I'm trying to be funny or something like that. But no.
Yeah, but do you know the filters I'm talking about, or you don't know?
Clearly, I know Paris. The Paris filter on Instagram. That is all I know.
No, that's different. We're not talking about that. We're talking about
that's a filter.
We're not talking about that. It's a filter, but it's not like.
Are you talking about filters that you actually adjust?
No, the filters that it can change your face. Like, look.
Oh yeah, okay. Look, yes. No, I see that. That's it. Do people that makes no sense. That's too much.
Well, people will
Those
not
are the filters that you guys are talking about?
Yes.
Oh, see, no way.
Mike's thinking it's like when you change the color a little bit.
That's what a filter is. And if you ask any man what a filter is, that's exactly what he's going to tell you.
Okay, but I'm telling you that there's girls out there that are highly filtering their pictures or highly face tuning every single picture that they upload. And they don't look like that in real life.
I don't know.
I just try to look like everybody wants to look their best. Obviously, You're not going to upload an ugly picture of yourself and be like, ha, like you want to have the best angle. You want to have the best lighting. You want to look nice, but I want to look realistic as to what I truly look like. I can change myself so much that I look nothing like me.
It's the beauty of the internet. I don't know. Men don't care. I really do. Have you ever watched on Netflix Selling Sunset?
Yeah.
Dude, they are dolled up.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they look the same on TV as they do on Instagram.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, what's the difference?
Because it's the makeup. High face tune. Even with makeup, you have texture. Even with makeup, you can't change the entire shape of your nose or your eye. You can contour it a little bit, but it's not.
That's what they make plastic surgery for.
I know, but the filters make you look like you have plastic surgery.
Wow. These filters are getting really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
He's like, whoa.
I had no idea.
You had no idea.
Is there a filter for Bbl?
Oh, Bbl.
Did you tell people about the game you play?
So me and Lou have like the best game that we play. If we're out somewhere.
It's the best version of people watching and it's the game.
You just like look at the girls and you can tell who has a fake butt and who doesn't, like who's got the BBL. And then we'll be like, is that natural? Is that real?
That's so much fun.
No, that one's definitely a BBL. And
is it a common thing? Is this a common surgery?
It's actually more common than a breast augmentation. Did you know that?
Wait, it's the crazy words, augmentation, like just a boob job.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
It's more common than breast implants.
Way.
It is.
A BBL is more common than breast implants.
It is the most requested and most performed, but it's also the most dangerous.
Is it?
It is the most dangerous. And it's crazy because girls are going through crazy things to like achieve this look. Wow. And like they die. Like there's a high probability that you could die getting it because of like the way that it's injected.
But it's not just like implants?
It could give you like a blood clot. It could give you like, but like right away, like you die fast. So like people
go on the table die fast?
Yes. Like,
no way.
well, not
and
on
people
the
are into
table,
that?
but like very soon after the recovery, they could get a blood clot and die right away. So
That's insane.
yeah, people are very into it. You know, like if you're going to get it, I'm not judging people that have BBLs, like do you, but you know, just make sure you go somewhere that you know is safe. Like a lot of people are going to like Colombia, to Dominican Republic
It's
to
cheaper.
get $2,000 BBLs, but think about what are you risking? That's the scary part is what, and then people have them done once and they want it bigger, they get it done again. They want it bigger, they get it done 3 times. It just, now when you start looking, you have a diaper booty and it is too much. Like I can't, that is a no, hard no.
This is messed up because usually when I'm out there, like people watching, like Tara got me on the eyebrows. Like I look at eyebrows now. I'm gonna be and like you're gonna look at a boob job, whatever. You can tell sometimes, like when, like
most of the time you can tell.
But when it comes to the BBL, this is gonna be something that's gonna be implemented into our people watching.
Oh yeah,
like, is that real? We
play this game all the time, and one time we were going to Puerto Rico. I don't know. You see a lot of them going to Puerto Rico too, or like Miami.
Maybe it's a cultural thing.
It is. Know. It definitely is. But like this girl, she had to have at least 4 to 5 BBLs done. It was so exaggerated and unrealistic, and I was like, oh, you just like messed up your entire body.
And you can only tell like by looking from. Is the BBL look good in a bathing suit as well as in pants? Is that the like what?
It's your own fat. Do you understand what a BBL is? They take your fat either out of your, most commonly your stomach, but it could be out of your thighs, anywhere where you have extra fat.
Whoa. This is a 2-for-1 special is what you're telling me.
Yes. So they liposuction your fat from wherever you have extra and they put it in your butt.
Oh, what if it's cellulite?
That's the thing is it can look a little like dimply and cellulite because it looks
fat. Natural.
Yes, to an extent, but it's like when you overdo it and you over exaggerate the shape and your waist is like super small and then you have this like huge butt or like very skinny legs and a huge butt. It's like it's apparent.
Does Nicki Minaj have BBL?
No, she had the silicone injected.
What is the difference?
It's horrible. People had that before BBLs.
So it's like the implants for the breasts, but for the butt.
Yeah, but they put it in shots. It's not implants. It's like in shots and they're just injecting silicone and people are getting really, really sick from it. And a lot of people K. Michelle had it cleaned out of her. But yeah, like a BBL is a safer way to get that look.
Or you could just squat, right? Like you could just do squats.
You'll never get that.
Maybe I'll do a BBL because I have, no, it's bad. Like my butt is so.
You have a little butt.
And it's crazy because like, I do, but I don't know if it's like it's just I've seen white dudes like my brother-in-law. He got a fatty. Me?
Was he a catcher? I feel like catchers usually have nice butts for men.
It's going all over the place.
Baseball.
Yeah, baseball. No, I was a catcher.
Well, just go back to doing that stance.
Yeah, just go back to playing baseball.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, right.
Go coach a team.
It's funny. I got an opportunity to coach a private school baseball team because DW, our good friend of the podcast.
Oh, you should have done it.
Yeah. No, because it's too much of a commitment.
Oh, it is.
He knows
Lewis
that.
coached 2 years of Little League and he was like, this is the most work I've ever done. And these parents are out of control. They're out of control, the parents.
It's insane. So it is a massive commitment. I did my brother-in-law, Chris. He asked me to be the assistant coach for his nephew's the AAU team. I think I showed up to one practice and one game. I just couldn't do it. I can't commit. So the moral of the story is, no, I'm not going to go back. I'm just going to squat, or I'm just going to have to just live with the fact that I have no butt, or
get a BBL.
Do you think men have done it? And just for the record, no, I'm not.
It's more gay men. Gay men. They'll get it.
Yep.
Yeah. They'll get. Actually, we were saying that we were on the flight, and the flight attendant, he was obviously a gay man, and I was like, Lewis, that one, that's 100% BBL, and Lewis was like, we're playing this now with men. I was like, anyone that it looks like that has a BBL, we have to call it out to each other.
Yeah, you've got to call it out. BBL, it's absolutely fascinating, and this all came from the filters. I don't know how we got there, but just for the record, I had no idea what the hell you guys were talking about.
I'm gonna have to show you after we're done with the filters,
it's
and you're gonna see
Snapchat filters. It's the Snapchat
Instagram
filters.
has it too. Instagram has it too. I'm gonna show you how much my face changes. We're gonna take it off and on.
They should just.
It's plastic surgery.
But here's the thing. Who cares? People know. People know that it's filtered. No one cares anymore.
No one cares. But it's just like, be realistic. I feel like for me anyway. I just want to look like myself.
It's just the internet.
It's just the internet. You can do whatever you want.
We're going to Disney, and that's all I'm going to be looking for.
The BBL. I don't know if you're going to find them so much in Disney.
Why?
But maybe.
It's such an eclectic place.
It is an eclectic place. Are you so excited? What are you most looking forward to? Your Poutine? What is it called?
Oh my God. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
What is it called?
This is a family place.
What is it? The thing that you like at Epcot?
Oh, Epcot. And it's the Pangu Pangu. It's the alcohol. It's like this drink at the Pangu stand.
No, the cheese curd.
Oh, girl, those are
Putinani. What is it?
Poutine.
Poutine.
Did you guys get that when we were talking about it?
I didn't get that one.
You go to Epcot and you eat around the world, you drink around the world, all that fun stuff. But the best thing, hands down, is the poutine in Canada. Oh my God, guilty pleasure. I just think I know I'm gonna gain all the weight I lost this week. No. I think I'm gonna gain like 50 pounds. Because you're gonna have like
one bite and be like, oh, I'm full.
I don't know. I'm not. We're going to be doing so much walking around though.
Oh yeah.
I think we do like 10, 11, 12 miles a day just at Disney.
Yeah. Another reason why it's not enjoyable for me. No. But I wish you guys the best, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time.
We're going to have a blast. We're going with my nephews. It's going to be a great time. Here's the thing. Are you the type to just go on vacation and just want to relax? You don't want to do anything.
No, I've never been that type.
You need action. Well, that's what you're going to get at Disney. You're going to get a lot of action in Disney.
Yeah, it's very, very tiring action. When I go on vacation, I don't like to sleep late. I like to get my money's worth. I like to go to bed late, wake up early, because I want to have the most fun that I can in that amount of time.
Right.
And I want to do things, but I just don't want to be so physically strenuous. We're going to go for a hike when we go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
With my sister and my cousin. And that's okay, because it's one day. I'm not going to do that every day. Disney is you're going on this 12-mile hike every day.
Every single day. You're moving nonstop.
I like a good restaurant. I like a little sightseeing, a little shopping.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I like the aircon.
I have to pee so bad. You're making me laugh. I can't wait to go to visit Puerto Rico, though.
Yes, it's your official tour guide.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be super fun.
When so you guys are going back when?
I think we have to go back.
Melinda and Taylor, and you're going with everybody.
July, we're going. But I think I have to go back.
But you're not staying at the Airbnb? No, because you got it because you bought this after you booked that trip before you made this purchase.
Right.
That's right. So I'm sure you're gonna go to the house.
We might. It's a little out of the way. We might just to show them real quick, or if we're in the area. That we're also very close to a Museo del Niño, so we might. That might be fun to bring the kids there.
Oh,
it's a museum. It's a really big children's museum. We're right there, so
that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah,
I know. The thing is, when it comes to Puerto Rico, us Caucasian, all we know is when we get on. So we've also, I'm never cruising again, but we went on a few cruises, and we dock in Old San. Is Old San Juan or New San Juan?
Old.
So we dock at Old San Juan. We walk around the streets. We go up to the tippy top of the hill, and there's the cemetery up there at the top of the hill.
That cemetery.
There's a cemetery overlooking the ocean.
Are you talking about the fort?
Yeah.
El Morro?
Oh, yeah. No, so there's a fort, but there's a cemetery. Whatever. That's all I know. And then we walk down the street. We go into the Foot Locker. We leave. We grab an empanada, and we get back on the boat. That's all we know. That's all we know. There's
so much to do there. If you came with me, you would see.
How are the waters really clear?
Very clear.
No seaweed?
There is some seaweed. And it depends where you go. But
are there resorts in Puerto Rico?
There is, but there's no all-inclusive.
Yeah, who cares about all-inclusive?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like really nice resorts.
Yeah,
Are there
the
nice
Ritz-Carlton in Dorado.
Oh my
Que
God.
nice.
Is it nice?
Very bougie,
oh my
very
God.
nice.
That sounds so lovely.
Dorado's very nice.
But you guys are not far from the beach, right? Like you said, 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to Old San Juan, 8 minutes from the airport.
Oh, that's gonna be. Are you guys gonna make it like a point to go, like year after year or every year?
I think we'll at least take the kids like once a year since we have it. Because we do I like to travel other places. But yeah.
That's so nice. I can't believe you guys bought your first investment property.
Yeah.
In a different country. I know it's not a different country.
It's not. It's same but different. And that's how I feel when I go there. Same but different.
That's nice. That's how I feel when I go to Florida. It's the same, but it's different. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. All right. I'm going to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back next week.
Next week, tune in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some pretty interesting things to talk about, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's because we're going with my nephews. So
and you guys are not used to the kid thing.
I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna happen. And I'm just foreshadowing that my sister is going to pawn her children off to us.
You think?
Well, she's also pregnant.
Oh, okay. You guys are gonna be you think Disney is tiring just you? Go with some kids. All right. We're gonna
move so slow though. Tiring. We're not gonna be in a rush. It's just gonna be nice. We've done the whole Disney thing before, so it's just gonna be about like spending time with the kids. But
just try to see it through their eyes.
I think that's the whole purpose
fun.
of this trip. Go there, see it through their eyes. But I'm sure I'll have some type of crazy story because Disney is an absolute crazy place. And I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast, but I heard there's some things going on at Disney. I'm not going to mention them because Maria Lauren will get anxiety, but all I'm saying is I'm going to be sleeping with one eye open. I'm going to be walking around with one eye open. My eyes are going to be on my nephews the whole time.
You always have to pay attention. Anywhere where there's a lot of crowds, you have to pay attention. So you're going to have fun. You're going to have an experience. I'll tell you that.
We'll talk about it in the next episode. But until then,